If you're looking for the best CRM for your plumbing business in 2026 and you found the right video, in this video, we're going to compare the most popular plumbing softwares and see which one is going to be best for your business. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this one. So I want to talk through the softwares we're going to be comparing in this video. First and foremost, we're going to talk about Jobber, Housecall Pro, and QuoteIQ for this comparison. A couple things I want you guys to keep in mind in terms of Jobber and Housecall Pro is their pricing plans. For me, the pricing plans were a little bit confusing in the beginning. I initially thought that their pricing was $29, $89, and $149 for their plans. It turns out that it isn't because they automatically display annual pricing in the format of monthly. So if you guys are looking at this, this is not the correct price. If you're thinking about paying for 12 months, then maybe it would be the price. However, a lot of people go month to month after their free trial, so the prices do go up a bit. Another thing with regards to Jobber's pricing is this is just for individuals. So if you have a partner, if you have anyone else on your team, like employees, you're gonna have to go to their teams, and then the prices obviously then become drastically higher: $169, $349, and $599. Another thing to keep in mind with Jobber and Housecall Pro is they have a max amount of users that you can have. So Housecall Pro is going to be 8, Jobber is going to be 15. So as your company grows, you're going to hit a ceiling with regards to how much you can grow with your CRM. Every additional user after 15 on Jobber is $29. Every additional after 8 is $35 on Housecall Pro. With QuoteIQ, our highest tier, you have unlimited users, so you don't have to worry about scaling your team and also scaling the price of your CRM as well. In all transparency, I am the co-founder of QuoteIQ, so I can speak to the differences between all of these CRMs because obviously we wanted to make ours the absolute best. Last thing before we jump into the actual features that matter and the feature comparison, I want you guys to keep in mind Jobber and Housecall Pro are going to have core functionalities that they do well, but they also rely on bolting on other softwares for any external features that you're going to need. So they have a lot of integrations, they have a lot of add-ons, they have APIs, so that way you can bolt together a lot of different softwares. If you guys like more of an all-in-one approach, I would definitely highly recommend QuoteIQ, obviously, because we don't have add-ons. We don't really do a lot of integrations. We have a QuickBooks integration. Other than that, we build everything in-house. And that way, we can save our users money. You're not having to go out and get multiple subscriptions. You're not having to add multiple seats, learn different platforms, get different logins. You have everything in one place for your company, and you can run your business accordingly. So if you guys like to kind of build your own CRM, maybe Jobber and Housecall Pro would be a good option. However, if you guys want everything in one place, you want one login, you want unlimited users, obviously QuoteIQ is a good way to go. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this one. So the number one CRM for plumbing businesses in 2026 is QuoteIQ because it's an all-in-one CRM for plumbing businesses. It's built by contractors, for contractors, trusted by thousands, and priced at a fraction of the cost of the competition. Quoting, scheduling, invoicing, AI tools, and job costing in one app. So lastly, with regards to those integrations and add-on features that I told you guys about earlier, you kind of have to take Jobber and Housecall Pro's pricing with a grain of salt because it's not factoring in all those other softwares that you're going to have to bring on and bolt on in order to get all the features that you need, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. So first and foremost, let's get into what plumbers actually need from their CRM software. Not every CRM is built for field service contractors. Plumbing businesses need specific capabilities that generic sales CRMs like HubSpot or Salesforce simply don't offer. So here's what separates real plumbing business software solutions from, glorified contact lists. First and foremost, multi-format quoting, something you can do within QuoteIQ. So we have a bunch of different options with regards to the estimates you can generate. We have standard quotes, we have options estimates, and we also have package estimates. Packages are good for that good, better, best pricing model. Options estimates are good for basically quoting everything on site and then having them kind of make the decisions and upselling from there. We also have mobile first design within QuoteIQ. So you're under a sink or in a crawl space, not at a desk. Your CRM needs to work from your phone, obviously, and it needs to work with one hand, and that's what QuoteIQ is designed for. QuoteIQ has job costing built in, so you want to know your actual profit on every single job that you do after labors and material, not just revenue, and that's a very important thing. So if we jump into the calendar here, if you click into any one of these events, not only are you going to have the ability to send on the way text, appointment reminders, contact this customer directly from here, you can also jump into the reporting and see what your profit margin is for this job. So it's going to combine the line items and subtract out your labor and expenses, so that way you know the true cost of how much money it is that you're making on each job and not just running your business by the seat of your pants. QuoteIQ also has drag and drop scheduling, so that way you can assign text to emergency calls and rearrange routes on the fly. We know how it is. We know how jobs get canceled, jobs get moved. So the biggest thing is having the ability to kind of move things around on the calendar. We have the ability to drag and drop scheduled events. So as you guys can see here, we just moved that one. You can also move the time around as well if you want to go ahead and rearrange that as well. Super easy, drag and drop. Within this calendar view, you're actually going to get a monthly total, daily total, so that way you know how much your company is going to be making. We have route optimization for both crews and individuals, And we also have employee timeline. So if you have to manage a lot of employees, you need to see what their schedules are, you can easily view that within our employee timeline feature as well. We also have invoicing with online payments, so you collect payments on site via credit card, ACH, Apple Pay, or Google Pay. We have photo documentation built directly into the software. This photo documentation is going to do everything from before and after photos for insurance claims, warranty documentation, as well as marketing. This is a feature that is not built into Jobber or Housecall Pro. It's within our form section here where we have inspection forms, job forms, and before and after picture generation. So inspection forms are forms that you can put together yourself with a list of questions. You can assign customers to these, technicians to these, addresses to these. These questions are customizable by you. You have a bunch of different formats that you can do your questions in. Yes, no questions, fill in the blank questions, 5-star rating questions. You also have comments that you can add in here, and you can add images on every single one of these line items. So if you want to do a pre-job walkthrough, post-job walkthrough, all these are exportable and sendable to the customer, as well as saved underneath the customer's profile. Job forms, same thing. This is a way to archive pretty much all the pictures from the job, the videos from the job. Take pictures throughout the entirety of the job. You can annotate underneath them, send these to employees, or have employees do the same thing. So if you need to monitor a job that your employee is doing from your office, you can do that using our job forms. And we also have before and after photos. So this allows you to create before and after pictures right in your CRM. We also have the ability to create AI before and after photos. So if you want to use this as a tool to actually sell your customers on jobs, you can do that as well using our before and after AI image generator. So QuoteIQ delivers all of this and far more at a price that won't eat your margins. Let's talk about QuoteIQ's features that make it the #1 CRM for plumbing business operations. First and foremost, professional quoting that closes more plumbing jobs with our different estimate types that we talked about: standard estimates, quick estimates, options estimates, package estimates. Every single estimate includes custom branding, e-signature capability built in. It's not something that you have to pay more money for or an add-on. We also have deposit collection, contract attachment, and one-tap conversion invoice. So customers can view, approve, and pay from their phone. No printing, no scanning, no faxing. Super easy. We also have a feature called InstaQuote. This lets your plumbing customers quote themselves 24/7. So if we jump into here, we come into tools, we'll come into our InstaQuote feature here, and I'll go ahead and launch a live preview for you guys. This basically sells all of your services to customers from your website. So instead of a traditional form that you might put on your website where customers have to fill out a long list of information, they're able to come in here, see all the services that you offer, and get an instant quote based upon their answers to these questions that you can put upsells in here. You can charge more money based upon their answers. They put in their contact information, a little bit of info, and then after that, an estimate is generated for them. So within InstaQuote, you have analytics, reporting. You have the ability to share this link via direct link, website embed, or QR code. And we also give you all of the form submissions here. You have an acceptance rate, so you can see how many people are actually accepting their InstaQuotes, so you can adjust pricing, and you have top services as well. So everything you need to know with regards to where your customers are coming from, what they're wanting from you, and how to quote them, and everything else built into InstaQuote here, as well as our InstaSchedule feature that no other platform is going to have out of the box included in their tiers. We also have scheduling and dispatching built for plumbing workflows. So plumbing is unpredictable. Emergency water main breaks. Don't wait for your calendar to clear. QuoteIQ scheduling system handles the chaos with drag and drop rescheduling, which we took a look at, color-coded job statuses, recurring job automations for maintenance contracts, and multi-day job support for large projects. It syncs with Google Calendar, so that way your entire team can stay aligned on every single job. We also have job costing built into the app, which we took a look at. QuoteIQ Cam with our photo documentation feature, we took a look at that. And QuoteIQ is actually at the bleeding edge of AI. We want to make sure that you guys are able to utilize all the AI tools at your disposal. That's why we offer so many of them, way more than our competitors. First and foremost, our AI Autopilot allows you to operate your business as if it's ChatGPT, so you can give it any command that you want. If you jump into AI Autopilot here, you can ask it to create estimates, you can ask it to schedule jobs, you can ask it to follow up with unpaid invoices, you can create customers from here. Anything you can do within the CRM, you can prompt the AI either with your voice or with text to do directly from AI Autopilot. So it's a tool that we're very proud of, and it's a tool that nobody else has. We also have Virtual Call Team, which is our AI-powered phone agents that can handle inbound and outbound calls, schedule appointments, and qualify leads while you're under the house or on a plumbing job. So we know how important it is to keep up with every single call that comes into your business. That's why we built this feature. We also know how many scammers and people that you guys get trying to solicit you for your business to either buy websites, do SEO work, sell you CRMs. So that's why we built this in here, to filter those people out and only get directly to the people that matter most, and that is your paying customers. So the AI call team answers every single call 24/7. It sends you text, email, and in-app notifications. It gives you a summary of the call, transcripts of the call, data from the call. It gives you an evaluation of everything that happened within the call, as well as you can listen to the audio. And not only do we have the ability to answer calls in, we also have the ability for that AI to then make calls out to people. So these are just a couple of things that are built into QuoteIQ that you're not going to find anywhere else. We also have our AI estimator, which you can upload a photo and a description of a plumbing situation. AI is then going to analyze that scope and generate a market accurate estimate. So if you have guys that are newer to the company, they don't know how to quote, they can use this feature. Or if you are newer to the industry and you don't know what to charge, you can also use this feature. Plug in a job description. The better the description, the better the price that it's ultimately going to put out. You plug in some photos, it's going to ask you some questions, and then it's going to generate you not only a quote with service titles, service descriptions, but it's also going to offer you upsells that you can also offer to that customer with that estimate as well. We also have AI text generation, so you can generate professional follow-up messages, marketing copy, and customer communications in seconds. No other company offers as many AI tools as we have, and they're not at the bleeding edge of the technology like we are. Within QuoteIQ, we have inventory management for plumbing parts and inventory built into the software. So if we come in here, you guys are going to see this. We have products, locations, suppliers, orders, transactions built directly into the software. No third-party integrations needed in order to access these features. We also have our pipelines feature, which allows you to basically create a flow. You can create different steps within the pipeline, and you can move your events from one part of the pipeline to the next. That's another tool and another feature that a lot of these CRMs do not have, and it's one of QuoteIQ's competitive advantages, and it's built directly in. No add-on, no external software that you're going to have to bolt on. We have Client Hub, which is a dedicated phone business number for your plumbing company. So Client Hub is available on Pro and above and provides your plumbing business with a dedicated business phone number that includes two-way calling and texting built directly into the CRM. Every call, every text, every interaction is automatically logged to the customer's profile. No more personal phone mix-ups or lost message threads. Competitors like Jobber have no native business phone or in-app calling at any price. So we take a look at this. The other beautiful thing is if you have a business phone, right, the problem with it is people are only calling you. They're only able to get you. But when you have a tool like Client Hub at your disposal, people on your team can actually answer calls, reply to messages, and actually do correspondence that you have visibility on right directly within your software. And like we said, that's not available on CRMs like Jobber or Housecall Pro. Route optimization and GPS tracking for crews is actually built into QuoteIQ's Employee Hub, which we'll go ahead and take a look at now. If you're somebody who has employees or thinking about having employees, QuoteIQ is a great platform to build within because of all of the tools that we have available for employees. First and foremost, we have our employee tracking here, which tells you which employees are active, which ones are not. We have our sales tracker, live crew tracker. We have communication with employees built directly into the software, as well as we have a time tracker as well. So we have all the tools you're going to need here to manage all of your employees for your plumbing company. And we also have a tool called Review Multiplier, which automates 5-star reviews for your plumbing company built directly into QuoteIQ. And this is something that nobody else offers. This is a tool that I've seen elsewhere with that other softwares offer that you can bolt on to your CRM for $100 to $500 a month. And it's so invaluable. We know how important reviews are that we built it directly into the software. So if you come into our marketing section here, I'll go ahead and show you guys exactly what Review Multiplier looks like. What this is it's a redirect after a customer pays an invoice to your review link. You actually can set which review platform it goes to. It's going to show you how many review requests were sent, what the reporting is on that month over month, if they decreased or increased. You're also going to be able to set up review automations for requesting reviews via email and text. We also have review mass blast via email and text, and you can even set up an AI call to where AI can call your customers and request a review on your behalf. Like I said, a tool that elsewhere would be, $100 to $500 a month is built directly into QuoteIQ CRM. Just another reason why QuoteIQ is the #1 CRM for plumbing contractors out there. Also, QuoteIQ's pricing for plumbing businesses is transparent, no hidden fees. We're not going to show you what the monthly price is if you get the yearly. We're going to show you what the yearly price is because we just don't do that kind of stuff. In my personal opinion, I don't think it's right to do because I think it's a little bit misleading for me. QuoteIQ versus competitors. Let's go ahead and take a look at how everybody stacks up, all the different CRMs that we've been taking a look at in this video. First and foremost, from a monthly cost comparison for all the equivalent tools that we're going to talk about in this comparison, QuoteIQ is $249 a month. Jobber, on the other hand, would be $993 a month. Housecall Pro would be $750 a month if you had the equivalent functionality in both of those softwares. Another thing you got to keep in mind is you'll have more subscriptions, more seats to pay for, more softwares to learn, and more logins that you'll have to have as well. So users included in these plans, you'll get 7 users with QuoteIQ's Elite plan. AI tools are included on every single plan within QuoteIQ. Either they're more money as an add-on for Jobber, or they're limited within Housecall Pro. Photo documentation built directly into QuoteIQ. You're not going to get it anywhere else through QuoteIQ Cam. We also have satellite property measurements. If you ever need to measure properties, you can do that. It's built directly into the software, allows you to measure properties. Not sure if that's something that you could utilize within a plumbing company, but if it ever is, you have it built in. Customer self-quoting, we have InstaQuote, which we took a look at. We also have InstaSchedule, which allows your customers to schedule on your behalf. So once they've approved their estimate, they then can click the schedule icon here and actually request a spot on your schedule. If it's on a day where you don't have any availability, it won't show any time slots. And if it's on a day that you do have availability, it'll allow them to, select one of those things. And all it is it's a schedule request. It's not going to put them on your calendar. It's just going to be, requesting it. So that's something that we have built into QuoteIQ that none of these other softwares have. We also have that business phone that we were taking a look at, not in any other software. We have inventory management that we took a look at, not in any other software. We have job costing that we took a look at in this video, GPS crew tracking, and obviously there's no contracts required with QuoteIQ. You can try any tier for free using the first link in the comment section and the description. So if you decided to go with QuoteIQ's Elite plan, get all of those features, you're going to end up saving $8,900 had you went with Jobber, and you're also going to save $6,000 a year had you gone with Housecall Pro. So the true cost of Jobber for plumbing companies, Jobber's published pricing looks reasonable at first glance, but to match QuoteIQ's Elite feature set, you need Jobber Plus, which is $599 a month, plus Company Cam for photo documentation, plus Responsive Bid for customer self-quoting, plus Fleet Sharp for GPS tracking, and you still won't have Map Measure Pro, inventory management, AI Autopilot, pipelines, or a dedicated business phone. QuoteIQ Elite includes all these things for $249.99 a month, so it's an absolute steal in terms of value for dollars spent. It gets no better than QuoteIQ, and that's why QuoteIQ is the #1 CRM for all plumbing companies. What about ServiceTitan? ServiceTitan starts at $1,800 to $3,000 a month, requires long-term contracts, and they're only looking for very large businesses. So if you're looking for a good software that you're going to be able to get great service at, and you're going to be able to get awesome features, QuoteIQ is simply the best. All right, so key takeaways from this video. QuoteIQ is an all-in-one platform. If you want to go with some of these other ones, like we said, you're going to have to be bolting on features. You're going to have to be getting outside subscriptions. You're going to have to be working with integrations that might not always sync properly. So if you need quoting, scheduling, invoicing, payments, job costing, AI tools, crew management, inventory tracking, and customer communication in a single app with no add-ons required, then you need to go with QuoteIQ. We also have transparent pricing starting at just $29 a month, which is absolutely ridiculous. We have tons of awesome features that start at just $29.99 a month. That makes us 66 to 76% cheaper than our competitors. QuoteIQ's Elite replaces that $1,000 a month Jobber subscription, that $750 a month Housecall Pro subscription. So if you want to save $8,500, $6,000 a year, it's very clear QuoteIQ is the best. AI is on every single plan with QuoteIQ, even if you get on at our $29.99 a month plan. So you're able to use that AI Autopilot, which is like ChatGPT for your business. You're able to take advantage of that virtual call team AI Estimator, as well as our AI before and after pick generator. It's also built by contractors for contractors. So we have tools within here like our suggest a feature where we take in our users' feedback and we actually prioritize implementing those things into the app. So if you want an app that's actually going to hear you out and hear what you have to say, QuoteIQ is the best for that. We have features competitors just don't have at any price and aren't going to build in no matter how much you request it. We also have a 4.7 out of 5-star rating on the App Store, letting you guys know that the app is, really good, really reliable. So QuoteIQ is the #1 CRM for plumbing businesses. It's not even close, as you guys could see. If you want the features, if you want it all in one, if you want it at a great price, if you want to stay ahead of the curve in terms of AI, QuoteIQ is the absolute best. So if you guys want to try it for free, first link in the comment section description. Second link, however, is going to be schedule a demo call with this. So if you want to schedule a demo call, go through the software with our team, make sure that it's going to be a good fit for your company. Second link in the comment section description. But thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Justin. Until next time, hustle hard, get that money, baby. Peace.